Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-May 2022 tarot reading. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into it and see what we got going on. What do we got coming up here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-May 2022. Let's go ahead and check it out. Looking at the first card out for you, Pisces, we do have here an Opportunity Beckons. And then moving on to the next card that we have for you, we also have here Dreams Coming True. Love to see that for you, Pisces. So there definitely could be, in a general term, some sort of opportunity stepping in for you that's going to help your dream come true. If that's the case here for you, Pisces, you're definitely looking at a very wonderful month ahead. But overall, though, here, I do sense that whatever opportunity is coming your way is going to be something pretty good to put you into alignment with what it is that you actually want. So, for example, let's say your dream is to be a photographer. Chances are you might finally get that first step into becoming the photographer you want to be. Maybe you'll get a job that will require you more access to knowing more knowledge on cameras. Maybe you'll get hired at this really cool camera store. It'll help you get more background, more knowledge to set you on the path to becoming the photographer that you really desire to be. This could also be like, for example, maybe you finally get hired for your first photography job, right? And that's like that first step to getting your dream path going. So I do feel like you're gonna have some sort of opportunity coming in here for you guys, moving throughout the second half of the month. That's gonna get you into alignment with that dream life that you want to start to create. So it seems to me like the beginning of the dream path here is manifesting. I love to see that for you. Let's go ahead and dive on into your recent past here, though. What do we have here for the recent past for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have here for the recent past? And we have here an Eight of Pentacles. Very hardworking. You put in lots of effort. You've put in lots of hours. Moving on to the next card, Five of Pentacles. And then moving on to the last card for your recent past, we do have here the Lovers. There could potentially be a situation, Pisces, where you might have put your dream on the back burner for a relationship, or maybe you put your dream on the back burner for love. I will say that with the Five of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles, this could identify that you were working very hard towards making your dream a reality, but you might have actually put that dream behind you for some relationship or for some specific person. So that, of course, will not resonate to every Pisces out there. The more general way that I'm seeing this message is that you might have put your dream on the back burner in general because you were connected to something else. You know, you had something else going on in your life. You know, the Five of Pentacles says there was a reason I couldn't pursue my dream path because something else was standing in the way. So whether a relationship or a connection was standing in the way of your dream path, or whether your current, job that you were dealing with, maybe maybe this is the energy of like, I have a really stable job, and even though I want to pursue my dream, I don't want to walk away from my stability. Because right now, this job pays the bills. Right now, this job supports me. Why walk away from that to take a gamble on going after a dream, or to take a risk on going after a dream? So it seems to me that you probably took a step back from what your dream path was because something else was in the way. Something else was in front of you that was a lot more stable. So that looks like what happened here for you in your recent past. Moving on in, though, into your current energies. Let's have a look at that. What do we have here for the current energies for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during mid-May. First card out is going to be the Fool card. Yeah, so it's almost like you're ready for that risk again. You're ready to take that gamble again. We also do have here the Hangman. And then lastly, that we have here for you is going to be the Ten of Swords. So Pisces, taking a look into your current energies now, things are definitely different for you. I think that you're in a period of time, Piscean, where you're recognizing the Fool card here to the Hangman card. I kind of feel stuck right now in the life that I'm living because I wanted to stay on the path. I wanted to stay on my dream path. I wanted to be able to live out my dreams, but because I put those on the back burner, it actually made me feel stuck. It made me feel trapped in the reality that I'm in, and it made me unhappy, unfulfilled with the reality that I'm currently in. So, with the Fool card jumping up over here, you're ready here to release this current reality, to put an ending to it, and to start to get along the dream path once again. So, Pisces, for those of you that have put your dreams on the back burner, for those of you that have put aside what you've really wanted for yourself because maybe something else was in front of you that was stable, that was good, that was okay, it served its purpose for a while. It served you up until this point. Coming into mid-May, it's like, I don't know, I'm not fulfilled anymore with just having stability. Having stability is great, but if it's not what actually fulfills me, if it's not what actually makes me happy, is it entirely worth it in the end? And that's where I see you guys saying, I don't believe it is. So there's a couple different situations at hand. I mean, a few of you guys could be a Pisces who maybe put your dreams on the back burner for love. Maybe another group of you Pisces didn't pursue your dream because you had a very stable job. Maybe another group of you Pisces didn't pursue a dream because your family told you not to, your friends told you not to, they said that you were going to be unsuccessful, so on and so forth. There was just something here that was in the way of your dream path, and in mid-May, you're recognizing, like, I can't let that stay in the way anymore. I can't let myself put what I want for me on the back burner when I deserve to be living my best life, and I deserve to be living the life I actually want to live instead of the life that doesn't actually fulfill me. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the challenge for you guys coming into mid-May. What is going to be the challenge here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during mid-May 2022. What is going to be the challenge here for Pisces? First card out is going to be the Two of Cups. So this is the energy, of course, of like what you're connected to. I think that the Two of Cups here is kind of representing that the connection you have to yourself. So the challenge here is, do you trust yourself enough to be successful? Do you trust enough to make your dream actually come true? I think that that's where there's a little bit of worries and fears. It's like, if I go towards my dream path, can I actually make it happen? So there's a little bit of self-doubt. Yeah, we also do have here the Ten of Wands. And then lastly for you here, Piscean, is going to be the Ten of Pentacles. So the challenge for you is, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to get on my dream path and fail. And I don't, most importantly, you don't really want people in your life to see you fail here, right? You got here Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles could represent family, it could represent friends, or just people in your life in general. And I think that you're really burdened by the fact that failure is an option here. And if you do happen to fail, you don't want to feel like you've let everybody else down. You don't want to feel like you kind of threw away all the stability you previously had. So this is what's burdening you, because it's a risk. It's a risk going towards your dream life and wanting to make it happen. I think you're really scared here with the Two of Cups, because it's saying, you know, I could take this risk, I could go for it, it could work out, but it also could drastically not work out. And what if I risk losing everything I already have in my life that currently is stable? So I see where you're coming from. You know, there's a desire, there's a burning passion here, but there's also this energy of practicality. And I would say for you guys, don't throw away necessarily what it is you have, but it's not impossible to do two things at the same time. For example, Pisces, if you're currently working a job and that job, say, is not your dream job, who's going to stop you from working with your dream job and working towards your dream job while still having your current job? Would it require more effort? Yeah. Would it require more hours of your time? Heck yeah. But it's not something that's necessarily impossible. You know, before YouTube became my everyday job, I used to work at a drugstore, okay? And I used to be the person that would unload the trucks. I'd take in everything, I'd stock shelves, I'd go in the basement, I'd move packages, I'd move pallets. That was what I did. And it was an okay job. I really loved the people that I worked with there, but unfortunately it was like something that did not pay me enough to actually support myself. And what I decided to do was, okay, right now, this is my job, this is where I'm making money. I'm going to go ahead and try out this YouTube thing because I really do enjoy tarot. I really do enjoy the channel that I've created. So what I did is I did my YouTube stuff when I got home from work, and I did my job when I had to go to work. And what happened is eventually my YouTube started to work out, and I decided to say, you know what? This is now what's stable for me. I did make my dream come true. I did make my dream a reality. Now I can leave behind the old stable job because it actually doesn't bring in stability anymore like my YouTube job does. So I would definitely say you can do two things at once. I'm living proof of it, right? Tons of people are living proof of it. So don't throw away everything you have right now to pursue your dream. Do it at the same time. Do it simultaneously. I think that is going to be the best thing I can tell you. Because the challenge here is like, well, what if I fail? Well, make sure you have that backup plan. Adding a little bit of practicality while also taking a bit of a risk can be really, really beneficial to you, okay? All right, Piscean, let's see what you'll be dealing with moving throughout mid-May. What are my Pisces going to be dealing with here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-May 2022. And we have here the King of Swords. Moving on forward from that, we also got here the Queen of Swords. And then lastly for you is going to be the Five of Wands. So coming into your mid-May here, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands. King of Swords is inevitably that card of being very determined. So I do see what you're dealing with is you're dealing with a lot of determination, but at the same time, determination sometimes, as well as pursuing your dream, has to require sacrifices. You know, there are going to be things that people aren't happy about, Pisces. There are going to be things happening here that people may question, and you have to be willing to keep a brave face here with the Queen of Swords and continue doing what you want to do regardless of what other people may think. You know, this could very well likely be your parents who are not very supportive of your decisions. Maybe you have parents who aren't very supportive of your dreams, a romantic partner who's not very supportive of your dreams. It could literally be anybody, right? You might have people in your life who just genuinely don't want to support what you're doing, and they may not support what you're doing, but it'll only influence you if you allow it to. It'll only hold you back if you allow it to. You know, you have to be willing to put on a brave face here with that Queen of Swords and say, hey, no matter what, I'm doing me. So based upon what you'll be dealing with is you'll be dealing with a lot of determination to, you know, do what you want to do, but you'll also be dealing with people that probably have naysay. You know, you'll be dealing with the naysayers, people that'll be talking against what you're doing and thinking that it's a bad idea. And you have to be willing to power through that because it's your life and it's not theirs. And their opinions are irrelevant if you think and believe what you're doing is awesome. Okay? So you have to put on that brave face here with that Queen of Swords and really ignore the naysayers here with that Five of Wands, because this is the energy that you'll most likely encounter when you do start pursuing your dreams. And at the end of the day, people never will believe you until you do it. So prove them wrong anyways, you know? I can't imagine you how many times people always told me, Anthony, because my dream job, by the way, has always been doing YouTube. I never knew it was going to be in reference to tarot. I always thought that it would be like gaming or something like that. But I'm very happy with the way that my path turned out, obviously. But what I will say is that so many people in my lifetime have told me, this will not work out for me. This will not happen. It's a hobby. I should quit and get a real job. It happened. I proved them wrong. And then they're like, oh my God, it's amazing what you did, blah, blah, blah. That's how people are. People will not believe you until you do it. Prove them wrong. Okay? Let's go ahead and see where things are going for you, Pisces. Where are things going to be going here for Piscean? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus during mid-May. And we have here the Three of Wands. Moving on forward from that, we got here the Three of Cups. Cool. And then lastly for you, Pisces, we have here the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're getting started here, guys. I love this for you. I think that the Three of Wands here to the Three of Cups is like, you didn't expect to be like super happy and you didn't expect to feel the way you actually are going to feel when you start getting started. When you start working on your dream path here, Pisces, you know, you expected a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, but you're going to be greeted with actually a lot of joy, a lot of freedom, a lot of passion, because this is something you love and care about. You know, you might have been very nervous at first to get started, but once you get started, you're going to get into the flow space rather quickly is the message that I have here for you. So based upon where things are going, you're really going to seem to be enjoying your time working on what it is you're working on. And with the Six of Swords here, you're going to start to make an opening here for a great future. So Piscean, whether this is about starting that dream job, that dream life, because keep in mind, a dream life doesn't always have to accompany a dream job. It could just be living where you want to live. It could be, you know, becoming the person that you want to be, embracing the individual that you want to be, you know, showing people in the world who you are because maybe other individuals always told you to hide a part of yourself. Who knows? So this doesn't have to be just about career or work. That's something I want to make apparent. But overall, Pisces, like as you're starting to get on your dream path of like living your life in your footsteps, it feels really good. And you're seeing with that Six of Swords, like I'm opening up a brand new section to my future right now. I can see this happening in my future. I can start to see things working out. So not only are you becoming more motivated here, moving throughout the rest of mid-May, but you're starting to dream even bigger as you're now starting to hop on this path. So you're jumping on your dream path, and you're going to start to see your dreams come true little by little, and you're going to continue to keep on dreaming bigger and bigger and bigger. You're not going to let that dream die out, and that's what I love to see. I hate when people let their dream die out because you never know. You can continuously go for it, and it might actually work out even better than you ever imagined, right? You can't drop out a dream or cut out a dream without at least giving it a chance, you know? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the overall outcome here for Pisces, please. What's going to be the overall outcome here for Team Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout May 2022. And what do we have? We have here the Four of Pentacles. Okay, and then we also have here as well the Four of Cups. I do like this energy for you actually here. Four of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. The thing about Four of Pentacles is that you're very glad that you never ignored here, right? Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You're glad that you never ignored your dream. You're glad that even though you may have put it on the back burner in the past, you're glad you've always held on to it. Whatever this dream is, it's something that you've always fantasized about, thought about. It's something that you've always wanted. And even though you may have put it on the back burner here with the Four of Cups, you've always held tightly onto whatever this dream is. it feels to me, Pisces, that like whatever this dream is something that like you've always wanted to do for many, many years. And even though you had to put it on the back burner, it's like I never let go of wanting to do that. I never stopped wanting to do that. And honestly, I feel like that's why it's being activated here moving throughout mid-May, because you've never let go of that dream. You were inevitably going to have to see what happens. You were inevitably going to have to give it a try and give it a chance. You know, we can only put what we want for ourselves on the back burner for so long until we realize I deserve to actually be living the life I want to, right? Eventually, everybody snaps out of that and says, I got to do me. So it's your time here, Pisces. And I really do feel like it's going to start working out for you here moving throughout the mid-month period. So Pisces, this is a really wonderful reading. Like I mentioned, you're finally getting started here in the dream you've always wanted to get started on. You could have put stuff on the back burner potentially because you had a relationship in the way that maybe you prioritized more. Maybe your person here said, hey, it's either me or your dream. That could have happened for a few of you Pisces too. Maybe you put your dream on the side because other people expected different things from you, such as your family, such as your friends. Maybe you put your dream on the side because you just didn't think that you were ever going to make it come true. A few of you Pisces could have felt that way too. But like I mentioned, everybody can only put what they want for themselves on the back burner for so long until they realize, I got to go for it. I got to give it a chance, So I'm happy to see you giving it a chance here, guys. I think it's really going to start to work out here for you, and I'm super proud and super happy for you. So keep up that positive energy and go ahead, and continue to make shit happen. Continue to make your dream come true, guys, because you have a major opportunity here this month for it to happen for you, okay? It seems to me like you're going to get into alignment real quick. Remember how in the beginning of the video I talked about, like, let's say you're a photographer and suddenly you get this opportunity to shoot your first photography session for somebody. Suddenly, like, you get your first gig, or you apply to like a camera store and then they accept you, and then you get to learn more information about cameras. It's like there's an opportunity here that's going to put you in alignment with your dream again. And once you start seeing yourself get aligned with your dream again, especially the dream you've never let go of, you're going to just feel that sense of motivation of like, man, I gotta go for it now. I gotta just try it out now and see if it happens. And I do see it actually unfolding for you, dude. So that's awesome. All right, Pisces, thank you for tuning in. Super duper appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. Real quick before we sign off, guys, if you are interested, we do have the Mercury Survival Candle. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, it'll be the first link in the description below. It is a wonderful, humongous candle. This is sold year-wide, by the way, so if you don't want to purchase it for this retrograde, you can always go ahead and purchase it on the next. But with that being said, it does come with aquamarine crystal chips, and the intention behind it is just to make your Mercury retrograde a hell of a lot smoother. So feel free to check that out if you are interested. Pisces, much love to you. Enjoy May, and I will see you guys later. Peace.